And we're live soon enough. And wait, why is this so? Oh right, I forgot I moved that. Huh. Anyways, we're live here on Twitch and YouTube. Hello everyone, I'm ClockworkCartoon, full-time cartoon villain, part-time streamer. And we're back to Endless Alice. While I usually stream on Saturdays, I didn't today, I didn't end up streaming on Saturday because of a prior obligation, and so I decided to just move it to Sunday. Sorry about the slight cutout in audio. I need to fix something that I had changed. Let's see here. God, I hope this doesn't cause too many issues. Yeah, okay, hopefully that worked. I think it worked. Right, insane mode on Endless Alice. So I did try to beat insane mode last time I played this game on, let's switch heroes, on what I consider to be the best character in the game, Alice herself. However, we got far, we just didn't beat insane mode, unfortunately. But now, I think I have a strategy, which is to play these characters properly. Most likely switch, or at least play Alice correctly, switching between her weapons as needed, or just as in order to trigger certain abilities. So without further ado, let's try this again, and prepare for my usual rambling of this or that. And with the first thing on my mind is, should I ever end up completing? Damn it! Should I ever end up completing or revisiting? Revisiting the Five Nights at the Krusty Krab series. Everything, I still don't have enough? Holy shit, already? Okay, gotta start moving. Right, insane mode. Probably can't stay in one place for long. Oh, God, I hate these guys. And I keep missing my grenades. It's really causing most of the issues. I mean, it was definitely nice to look back on what is essentially the character, or the series, fan game series, that got me interested in Five Nights at Freddy's in the first place. Still definitely one of the odder aspects of my life, I guess. Okay, good. So one of the other aspects of my life, well, actually that's kind of a low bar to call something the oddest aspect of my life. I mean, just having a fan game about animatronics based on SpongeBob characters being what introduces me to the FNAF series. Ooh, this'll actually really help, because using... I can fly! Like so. Now, does that increase damage or crit chance? I think it was crit chance. I forget. And let's see what I get. Pain glove? No. That one would be absolutely awful. Okay, need more. Where was I? Yeah, there's definitely weirder things to have considered part of my life. Okay. Now what would be the best? Fuck you. Poison. Attack speed. Honestly, probably the poison. Mostly because it's a green item. Anything over here? It was honestly nice to be able to play those games again. Granted, I had basically forgotten about most everything about them, and admittedly, I never really paid much attention to the third installment. Five Nights at the Chumbuck Pit was the one I had the most memory and fondness for, mostly thanks to that Markiplier video, and also because, I don't know, there wasn't exactly a lot memorable about the first one, if I'm being honest. Okay, breaking it down the fan game, and granted, I know for a fact this will sound like criticism, but I don't mean it as such. Okay, quick. Care landmine, ground suppression. I want the additional missiles, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm not having too much need to switch weapons. So, breaking it, let's break it down. Five Nights at the Krusty Krab 1. It's honestly not too much of a difference from the normal FNAF formula. However, God, I hate these stealth guys. Alright. And... ooh, definitely this one. Because the only thing that Five Nights at the Krusty Krab 1 really changed was... let's see here. Can I get anything better? Was adding a third door to keep track of. And even then, you didn't really need to do it that often. Let's see here. Probably this... oh, that's a green one. Still. And actually, in which case, probably reduced damage taken. And that third door didn't really come into play all that much. Gravity ankle? No. No. Gravity ankle. No. Gravity ankle. Damn you! Okay, last one. Yes! Where are they? Right. However, Five Nights at the Krusty Krab 2, or Five Nights at the Chum Bucket as it's properly titled, is where things get a lot more interesting. It's the most complex variation of the typical FNAF formula. No, not really. Nah, that one's a bit too much. Item trigger rate, increase fried toast effect. Eh, why not? Probably the best of the bunch. So, for those of you who didn't watch the stream, the Five Nights at the Five Nights at the Chum Bucket, it worked off of a not a resource system, but rather instead you could only keep two things active at the time. Those things being camera, front light, or one of the two doors. And honestly, I would say much easier compared to the resource system typically used in FNAF games. But still, like, I don't know, it's hard to really describe it. I just think it's neat, if I'm being honest. I just think it's neat. And no fall damage. And I shouldn't really be saying, oh, it's too easy, considering how I still haven't beaten Night 6 on that game. But I mean comparatively, I'd say. Comparatively, it's not the same as the resource systems. Huh? Is it based on Shanghai or the Invisible Can episode where the Flying Dutchman was introduced? Oh, no. Okay, so the Five Nights at the Krusty Krab has some crazy lore going on. That most of it is basically completely recontextualized after the third one, which I still haven't gotten past Night 2. So I don't necessarily want to spoil it, just in case I ever come back to it. You. In fact, let's use you now. But it's mostly just based on SpongeBob in general, rather than being based on a specific episode of SpongeBob. Also, hi Modified Blue. Glad to see you in chat. Hey. The thing is, like, Five Nights at the Krusty Krab 3 is where it really takes a change from the formula, and it's probably the most complex of them. Because with Five Nights at the Krusty Krab 3, oh fuck. Five Nights at the Krusty Krab 3, instead of any kind, well, you still have a power source, but now it's rechargeable. thing is, in order to recharge, you basically have to turn off all your power, which is honestly a pretty interesting way to handle the idea of recharging or regaining power in a FNAF fan game. Like, yeah, you're able to regain your all-important power resource, but that comes at the cost of now having to leave yourself vulnerable for a time. Okay, do I continue? Anything else I can grab? Okay, yes, one last thing. Really? That's not what I meant to press. Crap. And then it also has you balancing between... Oh, do you watch any SpongeBob? I'm curious. Not these days, if I'm being honest. I used to watch SpongeBob quite a lot when I was younger. It was one of my favorite shows. But, I don't know, I just kind of stopped one day. Not necessarily because I'd stopped liking the series, I think kind of just moved on. If I'm being honest, the main reason why is that... Oh god, hold on. The main reason why is... At a certain point, I just switched to mostly watching stuff online rather than necessarily watching stuff on the TV. So YouTube became my main source of entertainment over a lot of other things. You, I guess. Oh boy, that was close. Yeah, basically just started watching more YouTube than anything else. And slowly over time, I just stopped watching TV altogether. When using ultimate skill, what is my ultimate skill? Is it just switching weapons? Because leaving behind a freezing area every time I switch a weapon. I mean, there's a... That's not what I meant to press. There's a sound cue versus not having a sound cue here, which means every time I switch a weapon... Okay, that's pretty useful. Do I have anything green that I want to get rid of? Not you, you're actually pretty good. More damage is good. You're pretty good. Yeah, I think it's fine. Where was I? Right. SpongeBob... Oh, also on the subject of SpongeBob, I guess, because there's always like this push and pull between new SpongeBob versus old SpongeBob. I do remember watching the old first 3 seasons of SpongeBob. Laughing Cat... Armor, ascending... I'm gonna go with armor ignoring. I do remember the older seasons of SpongeBob quite fondly. However, I wasn't too... I also do remember quite liking, I think it was up to season 5 is what I watched? Yeah, I think, or was it season 6? I forget. But definitely not the new SpongeBob, as I guess I'm gonna be calling it. The SpongeBob of like the past... Post-COVID SpongeBob, I guess you could call it. I don't know. I don't know how to properly time gate these things. Time gate? No, that isn't the right wording. Chronology? Something along those lines. Hey, I'm rambling. Hold on. I wouldn't say SpongeBob was necessarily a large part of my childhood, like my favorite childhood show. That honor goes to Ed, Edd and Eddy. I loved Ed, Edd and Eddy growing up. It was my favorite show. And it was honestly a lot of inspiration for, I guess you could say, my preferred sense of humor and style. Or, well, preferred sense of humor. The kind of humor I like to watch. Especially my love of slapstick. And I remember... oh, and the scams. I always was fascinated to see what kind of scams the show would have the Eds cook up. Oh, yeah. Yes. You're probably like the best one. In this weird sense, I think that was probably my earliest exposure, or the beginning of my love for villains and villainy, Ed, Edd and Eddy. Because, let's face it, while yes, the Eds were our protagonists, they were kind of the villains in this case. I mean, they literally called their, they're scams. They were described as scamming the kids of the cul-de-sac. Eddy himself even called them scams. Oh, what the hell? I think that's good enough. Oh, fuck. Okay, what do we get? Ah, crap. Come on. What the hell is... oh crap, I'm out of ammo. Why does she have so much damn health? God, I wish I had that blood Sursa right about now. I mean, okay, something is causing the shield, which is really annoying. Wait, why? Or that's just her. Why am I floating so much? God damn! Finally! Where are they? Oh, right. So yeah, the Eds were almost certainly the villains of the show. It's one of the few things I would consider to be one of the few shows I would consider to have a proper villain protagonist, or villain protagonist. It's hard to say the multiple of protagonist. I think I'm good here. God, I hate these guys. Wannabe creepers. Oh, fuck. Please tell me one of these is one of the lightning ones. Yes, or carry. Oh shit! I just have to like focus up with some of these levels because this is insane mode. Gotta lock in. So what did I discuss? Yeah, I basically got through my discussion on what I think of Ed and Eddie, or how Ed and Eddie acted as probably my first introduction or the beginning of my love of villainy. Let's see here. No. Nope. Nothing. Black hole. I guess additional. Yeah, I'm still using the machine gun more than I'm using the grenade launcher, if I'm being honest. The grenade I only like pull out for emergencies. Oh crap, that's a lot of people. I just realized I also have this thing. Crap. Oh, and now we have Onis. Oh yes, I was always more of a Cartoon Network fan than I was a Nickelodeon or Disney Channel fan. Like, the only times I'd ever go to Nickelodeon or Disney is if there was something, or if Cartoon Network was in playing an episode or show I liked. Which was very rare, mind you. Oh, son of a... Holy shit, invisible fire guy. They're not that intimidating. Now where the hell is... Oh, fuck! Okay, so it's probably going to be... Yeah, I gotta make this fast. Oh, I must have missed this box. I need to take... I need to take the jump pad. That's it. Oh! Another show I like. I mean, Ed and Eddie was definitely one of, I'd consider my favorite show of all time. However, oh, son of a bitch. Oh, there's two? Oh no. But another one I really liked was Kids Next Door, and I talked about Kids Next Door a bit on when I was playing Five Nights at the Krusty Krab. No! God, I hate that seppuku. Or Sudoku or whatever. The suicide ability. Oh wait, I can't say that on stream, right? I mean, how else are you supposed to describe it? Anyways. More ammo, and... more of... No! But I was talking about one villain in particular, whose whole thing was that he was leading a prohibition on soda. Increase attack speed, decrease damage. I think I've got enough attack speed as is, if I'm being honest. Anything I want to get rid of? Nah, that's fine. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with these. God, I wish I had a nano worm though. That would be so great. For those of you who don't know, the nano worm damn it. The nano worm causes enemies to explode. Which can be very good if you get a bunch of enemies grouped up together. Oh, fuck. Now can I buy it? So Kids Next... I think it would go Ed and Eddie, then Kids Next Door as my childhood shows. Then maybe SpongeBob? Maybe? If I'm or if I'm just not remembering a show I watched more often that was also on CN. No. And I mainly... Oh, well, there was also the Misadventures of Flapjack that I used to watch that. Oh, and Courage the Cowardly Dog was great. Camp Lazlo was another one that I loved. However, I still wouldn't exactly put those ones in, like, the high tier. Or at least my personal high tier. I'd still say Ed and Eddie and Kids Next Door haven't beat out. You know, the more I... Actually, I say that a lot the more I think about it. But also... So just in general... What was I was gonna say something or other. What was it? Oh, right! Kids Next Door also probably was involved in my growing interest in villainy and just my love of villains in media. Because Kids Next Door had such a interesting and creative rogues gallery. Like there was Sticky Beard and the Candy Pirates, who were always great to see. And of course, who could ever forget Father and the Delightful Kids. Yeah. Although, if I'm being honest, I always was more interested in Mr. Boss as like a main antagonist compared to Father, because those two characters were really the bigwigs, or the main antagonists often of the show. So I guess this does warrant some explanation should anyone have not had a childhood and not have seen Kids Next Door. So, okay. So in Kids Next Door, Father was essentially I guess you could consider the largest antagonist, the big bad, if you will. And he had pyrokinetic powers and was essentially the epitome or embodiment of the stern, not even bordering, the stern and quite abusive parental figure. And the cool thing about his design is that he was constantly in a silhouette, which kind of enhanced his whole gimmick with being related to fire. And most of the schemes I remember him being involved in were the cake episodes, because Father had, well, technically his children were the delightful children from down the lane. Although they weren't really his children, that's an entire story in and of itself. But basically, the delightful children from down the lane, or was it? Yeah, it was the delightful children from down the lane, acted as, I wasn't even paying attention, I haven't even fully looted the place. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. And one of Father's, and I guess the Delightful Children's most reoccurring schemes was to host a birthday party. However, of course they'd have some kind of villainous twist. For instance, in a Star Wars parody they did... Why did there have to be a black hole right there? In a Star Wars parody they did... you had Father trying to steal, or no, it wasn't steal, it was destroy all the ice cream in the world, so the delightful children were the only ones who got an ice cream cake. I'm using primary skill. Okay, what would I want to get rid of? No. Nah, I'm good here. And then there was also the time he set up a... what were they called? Pool tube? I don't know. Those inflatable donuts that you sit in the middle of and go in the water. I can't believe I'm forgetting what they're called. Tube something. But he essentially set up an entire race so that all the kids would make it to the end of the race and fall into a giant cake mix so he could bake the kids into the cake. That was some real demented shit. I mean, that wasn't to say that Mr. Boss didn't have his own rape schemes. I suppose I should also discuss Mr. Boss. So basically, Mr. Boss was Well, if I'm being honest, he didn't really have much to him as like a gimmick. He was just an, I guess you could say, the evil businessman stereotype. Like, that was what he was, an evil businessman, and that was his whole gimmick. However, our introduction to Mr. Boss was that he had essentially set up a Bring Your Daughter to Work day that was actually a secret plan to send all of his employees' daughters to, I think it was the moon, or no, was it flying them into the sun, perhaps? Yeah, I think it was flying them into the sun, because his logic was, if he gets rid of all of his employees' daughters, then they'll spend less time at home and more time at work. I'm not sure that plan would work exactly as he intended, but hey, there's certainly odder schemes out there. But the interesting thing when it came to Mr. Boss as a villain is that after that appearance, he was rarely ever seen alone or as a solo villain. Typically, he'd actually work with other villains organizing these larger events. And it showed a nice little dichotomy, difference between Father and Mr. Boss, whereas Father mostly worked as a solo act, save for like a special they had. Mr. Boss was almost always seen working and hiring other villains. Let's see here. Shit. That's not the button I meant to press. Ooh, chance. I was already in this area. Oh crap. I'm gonna time bombing the same as Nano Worm, but it works. Sonic Cannon. Heck. Oh wait, these are Sonic Cannons? Just these tiny little laser guys? Holy shit. Oh god, that was close. Jesus Christ. And what should I get? Well, I'm still not really switching weapons all that much. I probably want to replace the time bomb. That's fine with more attack speed. That sounds good. The higher the DPS, the better. What the... First time this has happened. I'm gonna need to use the red heart vertic cannon more, especially when facing larger enemies. Wait, is that? Okay, I guess either something's on fire or the police are out. Alright, there was just a siren in the background. Okay, stuff to buy there. Man, that was fast. What can I... No, I did not mean to get that. I grabbed the worst one. God damn it. Oh well. At the very least, I can sell it later. More missiles. One thing on my mind, I guess. One thing on my mind, I guess? One thing on my mind, certainly, is a TTRPG I've been developing. I think I've talked about it a few times. Wanted to make an anime-themed TTRPG. I believe originally I intended to kind of play on the tropes of the harem protagonist genre, in a way. Although I say harem protagonist genre, at this point so many anime just revolve around one male character and then a bunch of female characters. Or that the genre itself has been kind of diluted to just being, you know, the convention. And more shots. And let's get more boss damage, because bosses are living a lot longer than I would like. I know there's still stuff to grab, but I really want to risk dying. Okay, that way looks empty, but there's one place I need to check. Yep. Still stuff here. Oh! Oh, you're not what I was looking for! Okay. And... you. Now I just need to get back up there. And I think I know how. Okay. Okay, that maybe not. That. Oh, okay. Fine, I'll go up the long way. What was I discussing? Right, TTRPG I've been planning on, or trying to develop, not planning on it. Grant, it's still in the, not development phase. No. Yes, the development phase. Because I haven't gotten to playtesting yet. I know, I tend to get in these loops of one mechanic, thus necessitating another mechanic, and then it goes all crazy. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Now, originally I had built this... Switching weapons? Yes. And I guess you. And I guess I get a third one. Wait, hold on, I didn't get my item, I think. No, I did. I was basically jumping around already. What was I? Right, Sorry, mind sinking. Alright, I want to get rid of that useless herb. Yeah, that's good. Sorry, some doormates are arguing outside. Okay, hold on. I am so sorry about that. I did want to continue streaming. I do want to continue streaming. But unfortunately I am still living in a dorm room, and that does still cause issues from time to time. And the worst part is I can't really predict or manage it because, well, there's so many other people here. I don't know, like, I'm still unsure just how much people can hear on stream. Alright, shield. I hope not too much, or at least I hope it isn't bothersome. I know that at the very least, that when I'm not talking, no noise comes through. It's just I'm worried about what happens when I am talking. Wait, hold on, that's a nano worm. I think I'll have to mute myself for a bit. God, Bloodthirsty Fangs is gonna be such a lifesaver with just how many crits I do. Effectively gives me lifesteal. Oh! Come on, a boss rush of these guys? Really? Oh, I guess I'm shredding them, though. I collect the item drop. I'm not sure what item I got. Whoa, hold on. Did we actually beat Endless Mode? Or Insanity? Difficulty Insane and the Endless. I think, yeah, we beat Insane Mode with Alice. Finally. But now I have to beat Insane Mode. Yep, there's... Yeah, it also apparently counted as me beating it on very hard difficulty, for some reason. Well, I beat Insane Mode using Alice here. I have to do that for every other character. Do I want to beat on or play on Insane Mode next? I don't know, I remember having a lot of fun with She here. But also, I do really like... Oh god, I can't pronounce names for shit. Koraku? Thing is, like, she probably has one of the hardest mechanics because every one of her attacks and abilities is charge-based, meaning she is so slow. Like, and you can't even increase her attack speed with... You can't even increase her attack speed with attack speed boosting items because it's charge-based. I mean, I guess if I were to start tap-firing her sword instead of constantly trying to do charge abilities, that would probably be better. Maybe I should try that. I just realized I've yet to actually finish my thought process on that TTRPG. I am so bad at keeping a train of thought. And again, perhaps playing on Insane Mode wasn't necessarily the best way to handle this. Yeah. Tap firing is pretty good, and honestly, her base attack does some pretty high damage And why am I critting so much? I must have gotten some ability that just allows me to crit a crap ton. Ooh. Can I get this one? I mean... Okay, that's good. I mean, yeah, honestly, all of those items would be pretty good. Energy Converter, I don't think I really need at the moment, necessarily. That's like something I'd prefer to get later on. But it's still nice to have, and probably... Okay, I need to use her abilities more often. That's for certain. And now we're dealing with ranged characters. That's... Well, not necessarily ranged characters, but you get the picture. Dealing with flying ranged enemies. Oh, and there's the boss area. I kind of want to go for what I usually went with on this character, which is using her air spin ability to just become a flying saw. Like so. I mean, I assure you it gets much cooler as time goes on, because you can get the jetpack and extra jumps, and you can just stay in the air for just so fucking long. Sure. Ooh, thought you could sneak by me, eh? Honestly, at this point I should just give up on trying to finish my SOTs on TTRPGs. Because I have not been able to finish that SOT a single time. Or so far, at least. Ah, crap. I don't have a good way of dealing with these flying enemies. I mean, not yet, mind you, but... You know, I honestly didn't think her basic attack dealt so much damage. Fixed it? No, not you again. Increased critical strike? I mean, I seem to be critting just fine, if I'm being honest. Having my... I might regret it, but damage. Or faster charging on damage. I mean, yeah, I'm not exactly... Ooh. Oh, hold on. Increase. Okay. Oh, crap. And... Oh, thank God. Okay, energy converter. Fuck. Enemies are living for longer than I would quite like. And I think this is my cue to get moving. Although I probably want to clear them up or else they're just going to follow me into the boss fight. Yeah, that'll do. Now where was I? Well, I wasn't anywhere. Oh, come on! Flying enemies? Like, right off the bat? I mean, at least I do a crap ton of damage on the slam. And he's in the air, meaning I can't fucking grab him yet. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is there any ability that I can use to bring him down? This isn't fair. This is absolute bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. All I'm able to do is like get a few hits in every once in a while as all the other enemies chip away at my health. Because he's an airborne enemy and I have no way to deal with him. Oh, now you come down. Oh, crap. Okay, you know what? I need to get out of there fast. What can I buy? Please, something interesting. I mean, you'll come in useful in the future. You're not like something I'd want to necessarily stock up on. You, on the other hand. Now, if I'm being honest, I really want... You know what? Sure. Getting around the map faster, getting items faster, and leaving a level faster, always good to have. Yeah. There. Oh, son of a... I really need either the lightning sword or the ice armor, just so I can have some way to deal with these ranged characters. I mean, passive damage is always appreciated, to be honest. Anything? Flying nut, damn it. At least here's something. Hey, you. Okay, I know. Damn it. I just have to focus so much because playing this character is rather difficult. At least compared to Alice. I still say Alice is probably one of the easier ones to do. The problem with this character is just she stun locks herself so much. Or she gets locked into so many animations that it becomes a bit difficult to use her properly. Especially when you have to keep moving. Like there. I landed and then I get locked into an animation. Granted, chances are you're supposed to use that as like a finisher, I guess you could call it. Basically, you don't jump into a large group of enemies like I just did. But considering just how many enemies typically spawn and how often you're going to be dealing with large groups, it's inevitable. Hey! More jumps. That worked out nicely. That, not so much. Oh, fuck. Now the real question, where the hell do I go from here? It's probably over on the jump pad. Or I have to get to it via the jump pad. And these guys are just chasing me. That's the wrong jump pad. Oh no, wait, it's over there. I think. Must have completely missed it. Where? Huh. Okay, okay, let's risk it and see what I get. Because a jetpack will be very useful for this build. There it is. Oh, I guess there's a few things I missed, I guess. Oh, come on. Holy shit, so many of them. Oh, the hell was that? Really? Oh, that's gonna be very useful for me. And at some point I got ice armor. Okay. I am in the thick of everything. Damn it. Playing a same mode on this character is gonna be very difficult. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, that's gonna require 30, which I don't have yet. And flying ranged enemies already. Well, at least there was that. Really, that's like one of the most useless items. Can't win them all, I suppose. Let's see here. And honestly, I don't think the charge time really helps that much. Because the charge abilities, they are certainly something to use. Then again, I don't think there's much else I can pick here. Oh, anti-air device. That should at least help with some... I missed. Ice armor. That's much better. I have been looking into, I guess, other things you can consider anime RPGs, although not necessarily anime RPGs as they would be. Well, actually, some would be considered anime RPGs, while others would just be considered RPGs from Japan. Sword World is, I believe, one of the most popular TTRPGs in Japan. However, I've been more interested in one called Fabula Ultima, which is inspired by JRPGs. Or, inspired? Did I say inspired? No, well, inspired, yes, considering my latest work. I wonder if one day I should actually, like, properly well, not publish, but post about my TTRPG work. I have quite a bit of it. Okay, definitely want you, because you are a godsend on melee characters. I can just pick up the health pack as I go. Damn it. I don't know. I guess I just don't have much to say today. I mean, I did, just not anymore. Or at least I don't think it's that interesting of a thing to discuss. Oh crap. Okay, come on. Particularly because it would just be me trying and of course now failing to ramble about a TTRPG idea I had, or am working on. Let's see here. No, maybe. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with you. Being able to charge faster would be nice. More importantly, where is there? And ooh! Yes, please. More damage to nearby enemies. Perfect. Ah, crap. No, no, no. Crap, okay, guess you. So I need to use my abilities more often. Okay, there. Moving faster while charging would be nice. Oh god, please, no, 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 no. Thank god. And I've been trying to discuss this TTRPG idea, but really, what is there to talk about? Is your bog standard TTRPG with skills and abilities, progression? Nah. You actually, Am I really gonna go with such a movement speed thing? And can I get any better? No. Any better? You. I mean, I would like to see what happens if I do increase my attack speed, but just having a guaranteed defense is so much better. Let's go this way. Where was I? Right. There isn't much to say. I mean, its main gimmick is that the characters are supposed to all be anime girls. But really, is that enough of a concept to carry a game? Actually, probably. If I'm being 100% honest, people would probably be all over that kind of a TTRPG. Or at least a certain subset of the community I can particularly see. Thing is, well, there used to be a justification for it, a reason why there was a gender lock. However, I ended up removing the reason for that gender lock. You see, originally, the game was based on the Maid RPG, which had this system wherein everything was built around a character referred to as the Master, who was controlled by the GM. However, I ended up removing that system because, I don't know, it just caused, or it had the chance to cause too many issues. It basically fed into the idea of a GM PC, or I guess in non-acronym terms, a Game Master Player Character, which is something you typically want to avoid, or, well, I prefer to avoid at the very least, because I don't know, maybe it's me being too concerned over random D&D horror stories I've heard over the years. But I feel like it just leaves it open to too many issues, as it were. Chance for the GM to try and take the story away from the characters, or away from the player characters. Alright, I should have scrapped some of these already. Where is... okay, it's over there. So I don't want to go over to you. Oh god, the traction. That's here. No. Huh. It's not coming together yet, but I really think it will. If I can just get a jetpack, then... and then just... having more air damage is nice. That's not what I meant to do. And let's hurry this up. Okay, but first, take care of you, because I don't want to deal with you once shit hits the fan. No. What the hell? I thought this was supposed to deal increased damage to boss enemies. Crap. Okay, time to kill some little guys, because they are annoying as fuck. Oh, I missed a chest there. Yes. Oh, it blocks it off permanently? Or, I guess not. What was I... Alright, I was discussing the main RPG. Well... I think I already talked... Honestly, that might actually be a pretty good one to have for once. Huh. Okay, definitely getting ready to review though. And I'll save it for if I ever come across a... if I ever come across a jetpack. Like, maybe? Nope. Or how about... Nope. Just one last try? No. Man, do I spend it on one of these? I already have an energy converter. Honestly, you might be good. It's more damage anyway, so... Sorry. I really should just stop trying to keep a train of thought. It never works. I mean, it works sometimes. Perhaps... I don't know, I was able to... never mind it. Oh, wait, a jetpack. I just... and it's coin-based too, that's gonna be useful. How much? More than I have. they blocked an explosion. Yep. Yes! Because now, just to kind of show it off, I can do this. Increase jump count? Nah. Damn, what do I... Screw it, armor. That'll be useful regardless. Oh! How nice. Oh, fuck. I originally tried modeling it after the Maid RPG, because I mean, if it was able to do a similar concept, then surely I could use it as a baseline. But still, I felt it posed too much of a risk of... Hey, you, I guess. Too much of a risk of enabling DMPCs. God damn it. Okay, everyone out. Oh. I mean, oh, actually, that's not that bad. Now, where do I need to go? Oh, right here. No, no, wait, I can't shift. Holy shit. Well, I somehow survived that. Probably thanks to a lot of heal and shielding. Charge / critical strike chance gain additional 20%. Oh, definitely you, actually. Hits increase to 18, spin speed increase, yes. Ooh, is there anything I'd like to get rid of? Particularly... you can stay. Definitely need you, and you, and you. You're useful. Probably you, because you are situational-ish. And Assault Breastplate will just be more general. I say as I end up having to deal with one of the hardest flying enemies imaginable. Okay, but that wasn't exactly the strongest showing, but my point still stands. Oh, fuck! Okay, I gotta use charge senseless because that did not kill him. God, so many fucking explosives! No. Christ. Okay, that... At least they're down. That's the main thing I've been wondering is how to handle a class system in a TTRPG, because like so far I've been developing a fairly standard, I guess you could call it, class system. You know, your spellcasters, your supports, your DPS, your tank, your rogues, warriors, priests, and whatnot. Those kinds of classes. Pretty bog standard for a... Ooh, another jetpack. Pretty bog standard for a TTRPG, but I've been wondering, because something I see in a lot of anime is actually this idea of singular abilities, or more special abilities. People... How would I say? Unique abilities. I once created a whole custom ability system that I intended to implement, but believed it was just too complicated in general. I gotta use you more often. Wait a second, adaptive gear uses, that's the one that allows... No. Oh, there's the boss there, thingy. And let's go with even more... Oh, actually the shielding would probably be better. No. No! Fabula Ultima, one of the God, I'm failing my words here. Fabula Ultima, the JRPG inspired TTRPG I was talking about earlier, has this interesting system where everyone is a multi-class. Essentially, you had to pick 2 classes in order to get your character. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Damage shell based on airtime. That means I really have to focus on getting... What the fuck? Anything else I can grab? And I started thinking about trying to implement a similar thing. Essentially having everyone have a magic focus and an attack focus. One representing how you fight with physical weapons, and one representing how you utilize magic. Crystal Giant again? There. well, that worked out pretty fine, actually. Thing is, that would double the amount of work I'd have to do in order to properly balance and test the game out, which you typically don't want to do when you're this early in development and on a time crunch. I mean, it'd certainly be interesting, but... Removes charge restriction. And I guess... you. Okay, this seems to be going as a much better run overall. When dealing a large amount of damage, you say. Not going for anything poisonous, so... Okay, let's do this. Right, where was I? Where was I in the discussion? I was talking about... Well, I should have used a different one. No! Right, it was how I planned on splitting up or how I planned on using a multi-class system that split magic and martial capabilities. So everyone would be both have a magic class and a martial class. That would certainly be interesting, but ultimately what ended up... Oh, I think almost selfishly what ended up nipping that in the bud was... how I split it up exactly. Because I already developed this whole 6-class system based around the 6 skills I had, and the 6 classes were based off the traditional TTRPG formula, which I wanted to keep. However, going in that new direction would mean I have to change all of it. And yeah, that's a pretty petty or minuscule reasoning for it. Like, oh, I'd have to do more work if I were to go down this path. But, I mean, yeah. Again, time crunch and ease of playtesting. Could you imagine? I don't know how I'd play as having so many possible combinations for a class. And I could, that's for certain, just... not preferable, as it were. Okay, I'll get to you soon enough. I just need to check... Did I already go around here? No, I have not, but I would have noticed you. Oh, I am... Hold on. It says I no longer have a charge restriction. What does that mean for... Crap. Maybe just not as much of a charge restriction now? Holy... Okay, I need to start moving. I think we're doing fine for critical strike chance, if I'm being honest. More armor reduction, why not? That's gotta come in useful, sooner or later. Oh, that's really useful. And let's begin. Oh, almost missed the thingy. Poison damage, I say, right after saying I'm not going to do a poison build. Crystal Giant again, Jesus. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Hey, Rakiri! That's gonna be useful. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Alright, so I was basically debating whether I want to keep the more basic TTRPG system that I currently have, or if I want to do this thing with having everyone dual class as a magic class and a martial class. The latter would certainly be more unique. Increase critical damage? Yeah. God, that was sliding around a lot. And what do I get rid of and what do I... Okay, Time Bomb definitely get rid of. And I don't need 3. 2 I'll keep. And let's see if there's any better items I can get. Gasoline. Oh, actually, now I got that Poison Thief's Blade. What do you do? Okay, so you cause damage over time affects the trigger more actively. And I just realized I don't have a green one. Is there a green thing I would want to get rid of? I just think I'm good for... I think I'm good for movement speed. Or actually, no, you're still useful. I kill enough enemies passively that you are bound to trigger. You're definitely useful. You're useful. I guess... You. I guess the big thing is how would I actually handle the idea of the magic classes? Because I currently have essentially your bard, your priest, and your mage. Support, damage, and other support. In essence. Really? Still not enough? Oh, now I have enough. God, I am sliding everywhere. I mean, I guess that makes sense considering I have that whole speed on kill thing going on, but Jesus Christ. Attack speed. A lot of money. Even faster charge time, why not? Wow, guy caused so many things to explode. Oh, I thought it was saying 14,000. I completely misread that. Hey, more crit damage. Was I? And, ooh, do I want to fly for even longer, or do I want to do more damage up close? Fly for even longer. Ooh! Because then I can do this! I am a spinning wheel of death. More ice. Oh, I did not mean to do that. What did I just trade away? Please tell me it wasn't the poison blade I just got. It was the poison blade I just got. Okay, well at least I'm doing more passive fire damage. I got an assault breastplate anyways. I think this might be one of the better items to grab. Damn it! Just being able to passively increase the damage I deal around me is good overall. Carrying knife. And more of a... Holy shit! Jesus Christ! Okay. Definitely need to get more health after that. Holy fuck. I got completely surrounded. I guess the main thing is that when I was considering the concept or idea of these magic classes, I just didn't know how enchantment and illusion-based magic... I mean, enchantment and illusion-based magic could probably go into its own separate category. But then how do you combine that with... honestly, If I do... No, okay, now I remember what the issue I conjured in my head was. It was the fact that it means I'd have to get rid of the magic classes that I have. Okay, panic bite. I meant to get the attack speed increase because I wanted to see just how well that worked on this character. But... oh, yay, Plague Carrier boss. Oh, now you... Oh, that was fast. Critical strike chance, fall, bash thingy. Okay, let's go with you, and then I guess I'll go with... I gotta use my other abilities more often. It is kind of getting ridiculous. Where was I? Oh, is someone playing a fucking jukebox or whatever? Or a boombox in the main air lobby? Oh, no, I was confusing you for... Actually, to be fair, you came in kind of useful. God damn it, someone's playing music in the main area. Oh, I think you're getting... Oh, I was just gonna get another one of these, but I already have 4. Well, the reason why I was so hesitant to do this switch is because I had originally intended for... Or, it means I would have to get rid of the idea of magic classes. Oh, your comp hit. I can get fire armor, which could combo nicely with the assault breastplate. Or I can get... I'm not really an attack speed character, if I'm being honest. Or, I don't... Considering how much effort I'd have to put into getting that whole attack speed build going, Stimulant probably isn't the best. I'm still not enough. How much do I need, actually? I would probably figure it out later. Now do I have enough? Oh, 2,000. Yes, I have enough finally. Vacuuming again! Jesus! I guess going for that super critical, or whatever they were calling it. Wait, did I miss a box? I missed a box. Holy shit! Another one! Okay. There. I'm sorry if someone's playing music in the main hall. Holy shit! That was some nice sinking, though. Another blizzard room? Do they stack? Oh no. Okay, don't need to go there. I miss? Okay. I am messing up on some of my timings here, but it's working out just fine. Oh, you're definitely useless. I'm getting rid of you the first chance I get. And an item that only triggers when you're attacked from behind. How often does that happen? Okay, maybe a few times, but it doesn't really provide you much of a protection effect. I mean, and it's poison too. If it were like immediate damage, then I could kind of see it, but damage over time as a protective ability doesn't really work out all too well. Okay, gotta... Oh, that was close. So if I split the whole idea of magic and martial, that means I can't really have magic classes at, or the typical magic classes. I mean, oh no, it would mean I'd have to get rid of the current idea I have of weapons. So it was sort of inspired by D&D, wherein you would have different classes focusing on different focusing on different types of weapons that add different stats. However, instead it was more along the lines of... Holy shit. Okay, gotta get some... I am a wheel. Boxing statues, really? Well, that was fast. And more jumps. So right now I have 6 classes: Ranger, Rogue, Warrior, Enchanter, Priest, and Mage. And each one corresponds with one of the 6 stats I have. With their gimmick being that, and each one adds one of, or the stat they focus on, to their different rules. For instance, all the martial classes add their specific skill to weapon attacks, and all the magic classes add their specific skill to magic attacks and whatnot. Vacuuming again? What is going on? Yes, you. And... yes, you. Okay, gotta get out of here before they blow up. Anything I want to get rid of? Oh yeah, you. Definitely you. Oh no, wait, I have that... there's better things I'd want that whole thorny bind thing for. And you, I feel, will be quite useful. Honestly, making good time. Thanks to just having a crap ton of passive damage. Like, it means I can basically just run around, not really give up any of my move speed or whatnot. And sometimes I just one-shot enemies without doing anything. Oh my, I dealt enough damage to out... okay, I did not mean to do that, but... airstrike ring... okay, let's just show off a bit here and go for the Wheel of Death. Where was I? Alright. So basically, I have the 6 classes with 6 skills, 3 martials, 3 spellcasters. If I were to change to this whole martial spellcaster thing, that means I can't really make use of... yeah, sure, you. I can't really make use of the 6 spread thing as much. More boss damage, why not? Are they vacuuming the goddamn hall? Actually, they probably are. Oh, okay. Time to use my bullshit ability, or bullshit build, of becoming a wheel. Oh, I got my Thief Poison Blade back. How lovely. And oh my god, speed. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. I mean, it works out in my favor anyways. Obvious, just such... I'm basically turning into Sonic. And what's this? More bots. Bots advertising, view bots. Honestly, Twitch. You see, getting bots off your site you seem to be so slow at, yet you seem to be so good at banning VTubers. Of course, the situation is more complicated than that, and mind you, when I say more complicated, I mean more messed up. But I'd rather not get into the variety of issues Twitch has at the moment. Personally, sometimes I wonder why I just don't go back. No! Oh god, so many ISIS things. Okay, I need to like clear... I need to clear up this up a bit. Oh, did it not activate properly? There. Orange Beach. Oh, you guys. Oh, mother. And fall down. But I am in the air so much. And I am taking damage so much. Oh, I beat it though. And that's a lot of movement speed on kill. Please get me out of here. I guess you, considering how much I use that ability. And you see some of these things so much. Okay, you. Or use some of these things so little. Where was I? Right. Oh! Actually, yeah, because I was planning on trying to beat Insane Mode on multiple characters today. That, and I don't want to end up, like, dying and it doesn't give me the victory. Because I actually forgot to show something off, but I believe completing Insane Mode should give unlock... Yes! It unlocks skins! That is all. That is the reason why I am playing Insane Mode. And now for our dual wielder next. I think the red here does look nice, at least if we're going off of the icon picture. We're doing pretty well for these runs. Let's see if we can beat it with our dual wielder. Right, so have this whole thing with magic classes versus martial classes. I did have the idea of keeping the magic classes on some level, but then like martial classes do better with general martial skills. Wow. Okay, definitely gonna need more of that ranged ability. Can I use you now? Damn it! Okay, just gonna run around. Oh god, the speed. Yeah. Where was I? Right. Keeping the magic classes around, but having them be like better at actually casting the spells. But then they also necessitate their own specific spells. Possibly, maybe? Now, if I change their names around, I could probably... I changed the names around so they're less focused on an idea of what kind of spells they cast, and more focused on how they actually draw their power. Let's see here. Lifesteal does sound good, but I do want more... I do want to have more ranged attacks. Because, I don't know, playing as a melee character, I know it'll get annoying Granted, I did just play a melee character and do fine because of just so many passive effects, but I don't know, having range still never really hurt. Okay, let's... Right, I forgot that that charge attack works differently. Yeah, still got my kills. And I gotta use the teleport more often, that's for certain. I missed. But still, so what do I actually do for the spellcasters? Because that means that either the spellcasting classes will have... Actually, what if they weren't necessarily spellcasting classes? What if they were actually just more general support stuff that I just so happen to make better at casting magic? Jump count doesn't really matter for this character, but it's nice. Holy... Okay, let's see if I can... Okay, that's not the button I meant to press. I meant to press this button. Which, I mean, it killed a lot of them, and I almost missed that. Critical. Critical and jump count, really. And... I missed. I missed again! Okay, this should be my last run. Ooh, critical strike chance. I know one of her passive upgrades allows her to... or guarantees crits on one of her swords. So that is... So crits are something to build on this character. Ah, son of a... Don't have that ultimate ability yet. Oh god, I am... Maybe I should have... Ah, okay, I don't... I don't have nearly the same damage as I do... I don't have the same damage, I don't have the same mobility. Oh dear lord. Okay. And there's just so much more shit. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Additional lightning damage and critical strike chance. Now, for the love of God... Leave. Yeah. Now the next upgrade will be 100% critical damage, and ooh, I'm going to be doing a lot of crits. Or critical damage. Now if I can just get the upgraded version and guarantee my crits. we're gonna be golden. I'm gonna have to do a few runs, aren't I? Or runs around. Or else I'm gonna forget where some of these boxes are. Damn it. Ah, crap. I still don't have a good way of dealing with flying enemies, if I'm being honest. And it doesn't help that I keep missing. And I keep running out of uses. Oh, ice armor, thank God. Now where was I? That's not what I meant to do. But it still kind of works in my favor. Just want a few more kills. Yeah, I could probably rename my current magic classes into more general support-based things. Instead of like necessarily or specifically support through magic, it's more support through like the party face. The party character who has a bunch of knowledge. Stuff like that. Damn it. Oh God, so many lanterns. Yeah, what the heck would the faith one be, if I'm being honest? Yeah, I'd have to really rethink that one. Oh shit. Do we have any... I mean, no Ooh. That would be pretty good if I'm being honest. So, I mean... Is it still active? No, it's not. Okay. At the very least, I send those guys out. Now I just need to build up more crit chance, because honestly the most effective way to build up damage in this game is just to put all your points into crit chance. Or is to build crit chance and then build crit damage. Because once you get to like 100% crit chance, it's pretty good. You're basically getting a damage boost. Okay. And I don't have any more swords. Throw. I will say that is just a generally cool ability. And attack speed. Holy shit! I gotta stop and clear him out. It still technically means I can have the enchanter or illusion based one. That would have to probably be switched to some kind of mind based thing. That would honestly be pretty good to have. Mostly to deal with you fuckers. Oh no, you're the one that always misses unless I'm firing at a massive enemy. I made a mistake getting you. Oh crap. I keep missing. You know what, now's as good a time as any probably to start. I should probably clear this up before. Holy shit. No, I don't have any healing items. Seriously? I don't know why I bother. Like betting on those actually hitting something. Oh crap. No. Oh, son of a bitch. I hate these flying range enemies. Just so annoying. And holy shit. That's a lot of them. I should have gotten health. I should have gotten heal. I should have gotten some kind of healing ability. Jesus Christ. Oh, come on! I need healing. I need healing and defensive abilities early to survive this. I think that's why I was able to survive before. But then that's just odd. I've been stuck on trying to figure out how to, if I should or how I should rework the class systems already. Nah, you're gonna be very important. Nah, I'm gonna just have to keep like running and waiting for... I missed. Damn it! Running around and waiting for this ability to come off cooldown so I can get a few of them. Ugh. You're getting stuck on them. Hold on, I missed one. Damn it! And there's more. Yeah, I knew it. Holy shit. So many flying enemies already. This is the worst case scenario for a melee character. Okay, at least I can clear out a few of them like that. Damn it. I keep missing. Games like this, in no game can I really escape the fact that I am horrible at aiming. Granted, I was kind of improving because I had been using the aim trainer a lot back when I was playing mostly... Really, that's all I... Back when I was playing mostly Garden Warfare. But I kind of stopped using Aim Academy after I stopped playing Garden Warfare. At least I know where the boss thing is. And there's a cursed chest, which... Oh, for the love of God. Oh, damn. Oh no, wait, there's a upgrade thing over here at least. An altar. And I need to wait for all you to group up. Holy. I mean, that was pretty cool. Thank God I actually hit it. And now... time to beat the boss, hopefully. God. I need to clear... Holy... I do not have the abilities to handle that at all. I will die if I try to fight the boss like that. So I basically have to clear all of these enemies. I can't though, because I am a slow-moving melee character. Crystal giant again. Where? 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 There. I am whole. Okay, I'm kind of clearing things up at least. Oh, you're not half bad. Oh, son of a bitch! Damn it. Sorry, this is just a really frustrating scenario. Honestly, having an increased a chance to... I need you. I didn't have any kind of healing before, and that got me killed, so... Now, we're going with as much healing as possible. Not really a crit chance. Actually... in one of you, I wouldn't mind. I don't have anything to trade for you. I don't really think the red pin works. Yes! So let's stack. Let me actually check. Oh no, it's a percentage. I think that's so good enough. Anything... movement speed. Because this character is very slow. Another ice armor would work. Right, still not enough. More AoE damage is quite useful. Still not enough! I really should check how much it actually costs so I can keep track of it properly. But I can't really stop for too long. Okay, 200 something. Okay, that should finally be enough. Oh, thank God. And more AoE means hopefully better clear. Where were they? Right, I was just mumbling to I've been mumbling to myself for too long, haven't I? Ah, damn. Okay, I think I have enough healing for now. And an extra Thor Toss use would be valuable. Energy converter, great. And there's the boss altar. Down here, I suppose. God damn it. Yeah, I mumble to myself too much. Chance to trigger when using primary... Oh, that's kind of neat. I mean, actually not really for this character, if I'm being entirely honest. But if it trigger... Okay, if I start going for attack speed, then eventually it'll start stacking up. Definitely not you this time. Lightning damage and critical strike chance. If I don't have that insane critical strike thing that I had last time, probably not as important. Oh boy, I'm at the point where I'm... Oh god, an Assault Vest, thank god. That's gonna be very useful. You know what, I think this is a good point to try and... Holy shit. Try and beat the boss. Few enemies. Decent enough items. And I need to go back over there anyways. As I beat this level, I might need to grab something to, like, nosh on before I get too hungry. I think my low energy currently might be the fact that I am starting to get hungry. Ah, crap. That is gonna be so many lanterns. At the very least, they should get into a line eventually. In fact, could probably handle them. Actually, if I move faster than they can get here, then... Oh wait, hold on, I gotta get that box. I guess I'm missing a few things. Oh, an icebreaker? And that was a dismantle. No! Okay, there. Now I can... God... Now I can do it. And Crystal Giant. Again. Oh shit. Oh, he's already dead. At the very least, I can run around collecting health bottles to keep me up. So many fucking firebombs. Definitely not you, and don't care for any of you. Now, if you excuse me, I need to take a little snack. There we go. More sword tosses. And this is where the explosive ones come in. Damn it. I shouldn't be dishing out so many of the sword tosses still. Yeah, poison doesn't really matter. Luckily, I'm now getting those electric arcing attacks. Oh, it's... Oh, jumping. So it should be easier to deal with groups. More ice armor. I don't know what happens with actually like stacking the ice armor damage-wise. Jesus Christ, so many enemies. I'm getting a lot better items this run. And then one last place to check. So I do think I need to kill more enemies. Holy shit, okay. I think this will basically cover everything. At least until I get... And now I need to kill off some of them before I get to the boss. Because otherwise they will be a massive pain in the ass. Holy. Oh, seriously? There we go. I'm getting Crystal Giant a lot. Ooh. I'm caught, I'm stuck. Holy shit. How am I getting caught on some of... Seriously, some of these times I don't even know I'm getting caught on. Okay, finally. More leaf light, storms, dash stuff, more leech life, and you. Oh no! Damn it! I could have increased my fire damage. I forgot to grab that item. Damn it. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of Icebreaker, but I don't want to... Actually, trading it out for anti-air device would be a fair trade. Because anything to deal with flying enemies more easily with a character. More boss damage or more movement speed? I think how long it's taking me to beat some of these bosses. It's such a big target. Am I still missing it? There we go. More sword tosses. This might be an eggs in one basket scenario, but if I'm being honest, I am having too much trouble with ice, with flying enemies to really care. Oh yeah, that one's not really even flying. Teleport does do damage though, so I should probably use that more often if I'm being entirely honest. It is the point of the stream where I am starting to get tired and run out of steam. So this will probably be the last run I do. They sing movement speed, attack speed, and I already have gasoline. Move and attack. God, that ability is so useful sometimes. Or all the time. On. Why can't I? There. Holy shit, that's a lot of musketeers. Oh! I believe I ran into that guy. Anything down here? Also, where the heck? Oh, right. Never explored over there. Increase attack speed, increase damage based on items held. Oh, that's gonna be good. Not Crown Frenzy. Holy sh... I completely flubbed that. But at least now I can go... Now where is the... Where is it? Oh wait, was it? No, that's not it. Okay, it has to be... up there then? I think this is the one where you can't really see it all too easy. Yep, there it is. God, please don't be a Ronin. Really? Come on. I... Okay, okay, just gotta clear up this area. Okay, now. There we go. crap, it's a Ronin. Ugh. When did I get a... Oh! Blizzard rune. There we go. Minus... Look at you. Guess I still haven't really figured out my conundrum. That's something I probably have to do in my own time, if I'm being entirely honest. Anything... Am I doing... No, I applied blade damage, but... I don't know, damage is damage in this case. I mean, I'd want another life extractor, but I think this is fine. Oh, fuck. Damn, nothing. There's nothing around here. Hot crown. You. Holy shit. Come on, last run. I really want to be in insane mode on this character. This stream, at least. Now would be a great time for those 4 extra power globes I had. I still hung up on whether it'd be better to keep on with the 6 classes, or if it'd be better to try something different from the usual TTRPG setup or class setup. Honestly, I might get rid of the airstrike ring. This isn't really an airborne character, unlike the last few. At least this... Seriously? Sorry, I had a cough. What? Oh, I seem to be getting a lot of kills regardless. And I got a missile passive, so I think I've got this in the bag. What do we got? No. It's you. Oh, definitely you. And I think I'm good with these items. No, I want to get rid of the air ring. Oh wait, hold on, solid fuel, that'd be so good. What do I get rid of for solid fuel though? Hey, actually... Slightly less poison damage for more fire damage, I'd say. Alright, I also meant to get rid of the air ring. And the double hand axe is actually pretty good. Wait, the solid fuel also applies to the missiles. Damn, gotta consider that. I got more of them. Now, what would I sacrifice in place of it? Jump shoes, sparring knife, discount. Probably the discount card, to be honest. Right, money. Need money in the thousands. Holy shit. First you, okay. Oh, that's the same crown this character has. I wonder if it belongs to her. I actually don't really know the lore of this game, if I'm being 100% honest. Oh, God, I hate it when those fuckers jump out in front of you. I always feel bad when I don't have something to talk about, or I'm too silent on stream. No. It feels like the one thing I am considering talking about. Wait, that? Really, you hit it over there. Oh, that's right. The one thing I do have to talk about, or what I do have to talk about. Isn't really something I can gather my thoughts on, or even would be interesting to talk about, since it's just my musings on a game I'm developing. Oh yes, finally. Bloodthirsty Fangs. My healing has maxed. I'm getting a lot of health now. Okay, Sing's over there. Passive. Oh, okay, I guess I'm not getting passive defense. I mean, I thought actually that one is also quite good. And Assault Bay. Yes, damn it. Gotta make sure I get this one. Yes. Oh, I don't know where the heck I got that was from. Hey, another red item. Sure. And Icebreaker is good to get rid of fodder, whatever. Oh, I almost missed this. Shield. What the hell? Okay, where's the other horn beast then? What? There's still a boss somewhere. Oh, there you are. Getting a lot of reduced discount cards. Like, I know there's all these good, like, on-activation items, but I don't know, I just never like to use them. Or I always forget to use them. I forget to use my abilities most of the time. More sword toss uses. I mean, I never forget to use this character's sword toss abilities, because I basically need it to deal with flying enemies. Anything I'd like to get rid of? The red pin. Oh, and the Icebreaker. Thing is, what would I want in return? I want a Power Glove, to be honest. Area lightning damage. Hold on. What? Red. %5 chance to trigger a... Oh. That was my light fucking out. Plus 10% per stack elemental damage. Reduces 20% per stack element. I guess it means like dealt versus taken. Reduces damage taken. Chance to trigger. Honestly, this one hasn't been so good, if I'm being entirely honest. That's a fair trade, I'd say. I don't need more missiles. I want a Power Glove. Power Glove? Last attempt? I guess not. Maybe I'll come across a Power Glove elsewhere. Because now I'm dealing guaranteed crits. Oh, half of the time. At the very least, because I get different... a different number of... There. How do I... Basically, one sword has an increased crit chance, the other has lightning damage. Yep. Holy shit. I get it. Anyways. Okay, this might actually be the run. I might finally be able to do a full insane run on this character and get their cool red skin. More discount cards. I mean, not necessarily a bad thing if I'm being entirely honest. Okay. I can't see what's going on. Jesus Christ. That was... Jesus. I don't know why everything's going all so over the place. You know, at this point, maybe this one would actually work by sheer numbers. By sheer numbers alone. Perhaps it'll work. Oh. Okay, this a shield guy and a healing guy. That is awful. Oh, I think the shield guy finally died. Jesus Christ. Oh, another one! No. Guess I know. Where is... No, it's not over there. Oh, but there's a green chest right here on this precarious ledge next to a bounce pad. Through sheer numbers, I'm gonna be able to hit something with that ability. And... you. Okay, now I loop back around. Yeah, I think I'm fine there. On opticals? Nah, I don't need more crit chance. I need crit damage. Anything over here? Anything over there? Oh, there's a thingy. Oh, fuck. Holy shit, where did I go? Okay. And nah. Oh god, that's a lot of enemies that I probably should take care of before going to the boss. Or else... I think I'm gonna have to be dealing with all of them. Oh, they are not dying at all. Because I've gotten... Wait, is it those things on the side? Does that mean I have both the increase of the healing enemies and an increase of the shield? Oh, that's an awful combination. More shielding and more... more shielding and... Okay, I'm gonna just have to wing it and pray. I can't see a thing at all. This is awful. I am so sorry for everyone's eyes. I still don't get why the screen is shaking so much. Oof. Okay, I don't care what item I get, I need to get out of here. Jesus Christ. Power glove? No. Power glove. No. No. Nope. Visual, so daylight and more muskets. I really look at the start. Really? Okay, life steal, why not? Ah, shit. Okay, let's... How much... I don't know how much longer until this endless run finally is over. Or, well, this insanity run is finally over. Ice armor, healing... Oh, fuck. I'd still much rather save my scrap for if I encounter a power glove. More damage, or making enemies take more damage, and more passive damage. Ooh, fuck me. Yeah, I think that's like a good number of items already, unless there's any more closer in the area. I can... Yeah, I'd say this is fine. This is the find item selection. Oh dear God. Oh! Okay. Okay. That was fine. And now is that everything? That... Can I finally end the endless? Have I beat insane mode? Yes! And oh Christ, I stuck. Alright, I need to hold it. Well, and with that, that's 3 skins unlocked. And next stream, depending on whatever the heck the next stream is gonna be either more Endless Alice, or who knows, perhaps something else. But yeah, I'll be honest, I got my skins on the 3 characters I care about and enjoy playing, so I'm honestly happy. And I guess with that, and without further ado, good night everybody.